Okay, alright. Oh, good evening. Let's get started, shall we? I've got a lot of ground to cover, and I don't know if you guys have anything to work on tonight, but you're welcome to join in with whatever the hell I'm going to be doing, which is going to be editing this monstrosity here. So I got through a bit of it last night. Oh god. This file's way too big. Trying to zoom in on it, and now Adobe's freaking out. Oh boy. Okay. But I've got to get through this bit of audio for this chapter for this audiobook project. And then once I'm done with that one, I can move on to the other chapters, which should not take near as long as this one. We just need to... Okay, there it goes. Let's just jump to here. So, I'm going to work at my own pace, so you guys are more than welcome to do what you need to do, or work on what you want to work on. Take breaks when you can and want, and just, you know, progress is progress. So I hope the music is loud enough or quiet enough, depending on your own preferences. But I can't hear it, so, so let me know if you need it quieter, louder, what have you, because, believe it or not, having other audio in my ear while trying to edit audio does not make life any easier. So, I think right here. There we go. All this dead space. Excellent. Good for you. Good for you. Hello, Mama. Welcome in. It is time to roll. Got a lot of... I got an hour and a half of an audio file to get through, so hopefully I can get through it tonight. And whatever, of course, you're welcome to work on. Thanks for stopping in. Adobe, please. Audition. I need you to cooperate. It's gonna sit here until it figures itself out. Yes, how is the storm situation down there? I hope everything is safe, or as well as it can be.
I'm terrified and loving it. Want no regrets to keep me up at
There we go.
night. Feel so alive and loving it. Had to survive, so I finally learned to fight. Laughed till we cried for the fun of it. Now I finally see the light. Don't wanna waste a single minute. Now I finally have you, got you by my side. So let's hit the ground running. Yeah, let's hit the ground.
Oh god.
Yeah, let's hit the ground running. Yeah, so let's hit the ground.
Oh, I see. I think this whole bit right here. Yeah. It's cresting Florida right now, Category 4. Yes, so lots of destruction, especially with as slow as this one's going. We'll get our early in the morning, they suspect. Oh, stay safe. That is nothing to mess around with. I'm assuming that this is not your first rodeo, as it were. whole section needs redone. There we go. Ay, ay, ay. I really flubbed this section.
I feel so bright, I feel so gifted, I feel so high, I feel so lifted. By my side is where you're sitting, in my life is where you fit in, yeah.
Paul! Hello! Welcome in! How is life?
Forget about my scars and just have a good night. I smoke something down, I drink something down. I'm feeling it now, I'm feeling it now. I could say it out loud. When I see you, my heart goes.
I just work and sleep. Same? I work, sleep, and actually no, work, sleep, work in the same day. Because I come home and then I do this, which is more work. I got double the work. But in time, I'll have less work. If I have my way, I won't do two things forever. This is entirely self-inflicted. You want to go back to being a broke student? I can relate to that so hard. It was a few years after graduating from college, I was like, I should have stayed in school. This was so much better. Hello, Spicy. Welcome back. Oh, that's right, you're house sitting, aren't you? Ugh. One more week. Do these because you've house sat for them before? Do they just go on long vacations or something? Like what's their shtick? Are they retired? I get it. Yeah, they're older, travel when they can. Yep. They're in Scotland. They're in Scotland this time. Ah, only a wee bit of envy for them. Hello, Odyssey. Thank you for following. Boosting, I'm trying to get some work done, so I'll be bouncing between screens. Hey! Appreciate it. And once again, somebody followed tonight, and I realized my audio is not going through my speakers. Or is going through my speakers, not my headphones. So, welcome in, Odyssey. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Greatly appreciate it. Just doing some audio editing on my end. So if you're working alongside me, go ahead and just kick back, listen to the music, and just get done what you can. Jane, hello. Guten Abend. I'll be lurking around here for a while, hoping to get tired enough to sleep. I understand that. Isn't it late for you? Late is a matter of perspective. Almost 2 a.m. Right, Spicy? Perspective. Finally, that take actually worked. Oh, goddamn. I've ran through this bit that I've been editing through 3 times. And so that when this was recorded, it was a live stream directed session. So Jake was streaming it, and I was on the other end recording. So because of that, there are bits here that are recording that's just conversation between him and I. And I only catch my parts because my mic was only recording me, obviously. So I just did this section 3 times, and I get to a point right after the 3rd one where it's just me that goes, that was better, that was better, let's do it one more time. So this is self-inflicted, of me just not being happy on how I did it in the moment. Well, unknown soul, that is a bit of a... Your request comes at a price, and some may find the price a bit rich for their blood. I mean, hey, welcome in. Holy angry cats, why are there angry cats? What's everyone working on tonight? This is all conversation. What's the price? Is the price having shoutouts on my Discord? I'm not charging you that. That's free advertisement, as I understand it. No, I appreciate what you're doing. I do. We don't know what the price is. We'd have to... It's got to be something willing to pay, but still something that hurts a bit. So how much variety in voices can you do? That is a loaded question. You can go from Adam Mayo to Professor O'Toole. Yes, I appreciate that, Paul. You're pretty much spot on. That is a wide berth of my range. Let's spicy. There's some context there. Madame Ava was a NPC in a D&D campaign that I was running. And Madame Ava's voice was pretty much down here. A lot of smoking throat, really sort of gravel in there. Probably smoked 2 packs a day. And it's just something that really dug in there and was not afraid to flirt with a whole lot of anyone. But, Professor Benjamin O'Toole is a doctorate in anthropology. Sorry, I couldn't blanked on the word there. Yes, of course. Anthropology and nature and societies and history as well. Yes. I don't know how else to ask this question. Paul, there's no context to that. Yes, that was purposeful. Ran a brothel. Ever listen to an audiobook and someone does a voice that just sounds wrong? Have I? I can't say that I have, but I guarantee that there's definitely a situation for that. It's hard because in a lot of audiobooks, the narrator is one person, and they're on the hook to pretty much make each character a little bit unique, so readers or listeners can differentiate the characters. If an audiobook, or whoops, punched my mic. If an author or producer or publisher has the budget and is willing to do a full cast, if the book has a lot of characters and it makes sense for it, I would heavily recommend it because you give each character their own uniqueness to it. And that's currently the audiobook I'm working on here. It's a full cast. But I do my best to give each character different voices that try and fit. As a male voice actor, I do struggle with female characters. It's just kind of the hand I'm dealt. But I do my best, so I can't say it's the easiest thing in the world to try and give a character a voice that fits all the time. But it is definitely a unique challenge every time. Spicy olive actor. I need to put my kid to bed. Sounds good, sounds good. No problem solved. I haven't listened to Spicy Fruits Out. If it's a book I've already read. Fair. Yeah, if you've read the book and you sort of have the sound in your head of what they sound like, I can totally understand. Same with pronunciations. I have heard a book, I've heard a narrator pronounce a character's name differently, and that completely threw me off. In my most recent book, but my last 2 books, the Chasing Shadows series, which is a horror mystery series set in like the 1920s that I voiced, there was a few female characters that I had to do in that, and I think I did a pretty good job, but I might be a little bit biased. But it's hard. It's hard. So if you are interested in getting things narrated for audiobooks, I would look at how many characters you have. And if you have a decent amount, I would consider a full cast, if not multiple narrators, just to sort of spread it out a bit. I would also consider who your main protagonist is, and just try and stick to a narrator who's in that realm, so it's easier for them. It's almost hard to get a voice wrong, but an accent, oh boy. Yeah, that depends. Depends on the setting, too, because accents, in fantasy settings, there is no England, there is no Germany, so like you can have those influences of an accent, but if you're wrong on the accent, it might still work in the setting. So it ultimately depends, but accents and dialects can be tough. Hello, Steve. Thank you for joining in. Can you do a quick example? What was her name in Chasing Shadows? There's Annie, who was the younger adult. I think she was like 18, 19 or something like that. Then there was Rose Smith, and Rose was an older woman, but she was like the head the head housekeeper not necessarily a butler or a maid, but she like basically ran the house for this family. And Rose spoke like this. It was very thought out and articulate, and a little bit higher in my register, and she had a bit more refined of a tone. Annie was just a higher register for me. And that's my struggle with female characters, is that I have to just go into a higher register, and that's not always the best thing for that character. But as a single narrator, I play the hand I'm dealt. So that's the other thing, Jane. You have an audiobook that you love, but the characters the VA had to do, they had to reuse voices. I mean, things are progressing and getting better and better all the time, and there are still narrators out there who don't give voices to the characters. They just kind of, it's their voice. It's like the narration voice and the character voices are almost the same, and that is in a lot of older styles, but it's still prominent today. So it's just a matter of what the author wanted, what the publisher wanted, and what the voice actor is pretty much capable of doing. Yep. And I don't just do audiobooks. I mean, I am in audio dramas, and I am trained for video games, so that my my strong suit is actually acting and playing into the drama, the emotions, and the situation. And in audiobooks, some of that does get toned back because the story is more forefront than it is the acting portion. That's why there is sometimes a difference between a voice actor and an audiobook narrator. One thing I wondered about on the stream yesterday, how often do you use voice manipulation? Say more. What do you mean by voice manipulation? Like me just manipulating my own voice, or using like technology to manipulate the sound of things? It's a good question, though. I just want to make sure I give you the answer you're looking for. Never. I never use technology to manipulate my voice. The only time I would do that, if I had to, would be for a larger-than-life character where an effect is needed to drive home a point, like a demonic voice or a large dragon voice or something like that. But for the most part, I never use technology to alter my voice. Would there be a benefit? Sure, but for the most part, that would be done in post-production, and that would be the intention of the character in the scene. It would not be on the actor to provide that. So I will never audition for a role using voice changer technology or anything like that. This stream will not make me sleepy. I just realized I am way too invested. Always wanted to get into voice acting when I was a wee little one. So, yeah. You can still get into it. Anybody can do voice acting. Be an actor first, voices will come later. But anybody who's ever wanted to do this sort of stuff, I'm living proof that you can do it. But for like a dragon, and there are certain vocal types that are better suited for those types of characters, but
for a dragon, I would probably come down here.
And that's just my natural way of going into that register. And then we would probably layer in post-production some sort of effect to make it more booming, more echoing, to add to the character. But at the start is never to go with technology. Oh my god, there's a dragon. Where? I just realized you're all distracting me from my work. How dare you? Let's just remove all this because this is junk. Look at all this dead space. This is exactly how I feel when we play D&D. I'm always my same voice, and this guy just whips out random voices like no other. Look, I like doing voices. I've always liked doing voices and accents, so it's just something I kind of done ever since I started acting as a kid. But doing a funny voice isn't voice acting. Acting behind a microphone is voice acting. So a lot of people who like want to get into voice acting, they're like, I don't do voices or anything like that. You don't need to do that. But on the flip side, I have a lot of people who come to me and be like, I always liked doing voices. Should I get into voice acting? It's like, well, focus on acting first. And then it definitely is a strong suit. It makes you more versatile as an actor. But if you can't act, then your auditions aren't going to get you anywhere for the most part. I did act since I was 6. Oh-ho! I do voices for RP, but I just don't see a career in the field for myself anymore. It's good enough as a hobby. Fair enough. I mean, hey, if you can do it as a hobby, by all means. It helps bring all your other stuff to life. Kind of a requirement to some degree. They could do it in an online group. My best friend wants to learn how to play D&D, but she doesn't want to interact with people. Might I recommend Baldur's Gate 3? It's a bit of the happy medium for that. It is a video game. Sorry, should have specified. It's a video game that is heavily based on Dungeons and Dragons rule sets and mechanics. You don't necessarily need good internet. It can be an offline single-player game. When I'm not editing, maybe I'll start a playthrough on Baldur's Gate here. God, this is so much talking. Why? Jake and I should not be allowed in the same room. There we go. Jeez. Look at all this dead space. It's a crime. I love my classical music above all else when the mood is right. That would have been my suggestion too, had a friend do exactly that and mostly listen to what was going on. You see colorful lines. Is this like, this section's not colorful lines? She just had a group of friends turn on her, so I haven't been able to get her to come and make new friends yet. That sucks. I'm not ignoring you guys. I'm trying to actually make a little bit of progress here. I will revisit you all in a second. Talks amongst yourselves or work on something. But nobody be talking behind my back or making fun of me in chat while I'm not paying attention. dead space.
We'll fly, we'll fly. You feel like the world is changing, spinning round and rearranging. Just hold on tight, you'll be alright. You feel like the world is spinning. Close your eyes and you can't sleep. Through the night with these fireworks up in the sky, watching our life passing by. Together with you, you and I will fly.
This is such an interesting character.
Fireworks, oh, like fireworks.
That might need a pickup. Oh. A mispronounced word. Lovely. Monologues. Nailed it! Lovely. Mispronounce. Do some poetry if I read it. You can submit it, we'll see what happens. I read excerpt from Soul's book yesterday, so... I mean, I guess I can. I won't say I have the voice or the cadence for poetry, but I can read it. Here? Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, jeez. So this whole... God, that is a lot. Place a marker there. What am I missing? So I'm gonna share them. Just wanna know what I mean. As a voice actor, you would have good enunciation, at least. One would hope. Sometimes, depending on the character and the copy, enunciation might go out the window. Yes. The only short story I have edited enough for anyone to read is from the POV of a little girl. Probably don't want me reading that, just because my voice might ruin the immersion. Paul's poem is going to be in Batman's voice.
Roses are red, violets are blue.
I think that I'm going to challenge you.
Tell me where she is, or I'll end you.
Like that. Christian Bale. Batman. Thank you, Bat Dad, for making that voice able to play in my head rent-free since the early 2000s. Now he's purple.
Where is he? Where's the drugs?
Shame that I write in German. Nobody can read my shit like that. I can read German. I did study German for about 6 years. I am by no means fluent. I might not understand everything. I might mispronounce some things every now and again, but I can read it. Wow, return to a hostile wifey. What the hell did you do? I was pretending to be Batman and making a poem. Ah, what a time to come back. I have done an audition for Joker. I can do Joker. And John Constantine. I want to train dogs in German too. We don't have dogs yet, so it's still possible. If it was from Germany, it would have been weird in the classes. Could have been. This is getting a little weird.
You're making our love I pray it's not over. I need your lips
Keep flubbing.
to keep me safe.
There we go.
You're making our love worse. You're breaking my heart with every breath you take. I pray it's not over. I need your lips.
Hey Ty, good evening. Welcome in.
Keep me
I
safe.
see we're talking about German Shepherds now and puppies. Now I'm hitting a whole bunch of them. I'm sorry, I saw Velociraptor. I have my attention. Hang on. Velociraptor. Dinosaurs are the best things ever. Raptors are my favorite. What are we talking about? Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. What is this? What is going on? German Shepherd's so bad. Mark didn't study anything. He hated school. It's perfect though. I am nervous wreck every single day. Whoa, 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 whoa. What are we talking about? Totally understand. School. Yeah, school sucks. All white stained orange, about 2-year-old and sweet as a velociraptor. Welcome to the Batman Poetry Slam. There we go. He learns plenty on his own anyways. He works repairing gas lines right now. Sweet as a velociraptor. Raptors for F. Yeah, love raptors. Fucking love raptors. You know, universe works together. Hey, Paul, a long time ago. What is actually as sweet as a velociraptor? What are we even talking about? Are we talking about a dog? I want a lizard. I want like a bearded dragon or something, and I want to have its terrarium on my desk over here so I can have a camera inside of that and have a lizard stream. That's what I want. I want a dog, but I also love reptiles and lizards. So I want a little velociraptor. Your 2-year-old German Shepherd is as sweet as a velociraptor. Lovely stuff. Alright, now that I'm caught up. Clearly I need to go back to playing Jurassic World so I can have raptor enclosures. I have Ark. I just realized I never went back to... You guys can't even stick the helm, but let's go back. I never get far in Ark. I like survival games as a concept. I always play them all to the same point, and then I never play them again. What I really want is, it's on my wish list in Steam, there's going to be a Jurassic Park like horror survival game coming out, and I want it so damn bad. They should be obsessed with dinos. Dinos are the best. You can ask Lee in chat. I have hundreds of hours in Baldur's Gate 3, and it was only last weekend I realized Circle of the Land druids could wild shape into Dilophosaurus's, and now it is my life's purpose to make a druid. Thanks for the lurk, Mama. I don't have a command. I keep forgetting to make one, but I see you attempted it, and I appreciate it. I'm gonna take a break here in a moment once I get through this little monologue here. I see the question. Give me 1 minute. Did I do it? I think I did it. Okay. We put a mark here. So yeah, I saw a question. The gloves, they're compression gloves, so they're essentially to help against corporal tunnel. Because as you can see, I'm doing a lot of zooming out. It's a lot of just repetitive motion like this, and I'm on a mouse and keyboard all day for my 9 to 5, and now I'm doing this. And when I have long audio files to edit, my hands will start hurting without these. So that's all they are. There's nothing. It's not a fashion statement. By no means do they even look cool. They're purely to make sure my hands don't hurt by the time I'm done doing this. I'm going to take a break. Those of you that have been working alongside me, if you haven't taken a break to this point, I highly suggest you do it. Go get some water, go stretch your legs, and we will be back in a few minutes. So don't go anywhere unless it's to stretch your legs and get more water. All right? Cool. Where is... There it is. everything going so far for everyone? Just here for the vibes, chilling, working on things. I got some recording for Goldenrod that I need to do. Just gotta schedule it out and find time. But I'm looking forward to that show. Should be a fun, scary time. So, alright. Let's keep plugging away this bad boy here. We got some ground to cover. We did almost like halfway. Try not to panic. What are you panicking about? Or what are you trying to not panic about? Pretty sure that's all dead air. This dude sold a painting of an Uncrustable for 5,000. I'm sorry, what? Say what? Should we congratulate you? Oh no. Now we're cruising. Still planning to stream tomorrow. Yes, as of right now, I intend to stream Banishers tomorrow on Adventure Check. We should actually be getting close to the end, so I'm planning on beating the game tomorrow night. And then I'll catch up on VODs on YouTube for it.
Baby, let me see what I can do. If anyone can, I'ma see it through. I'm the best right now, not trying to be rude. No one else can do it like I do. Ain't nobody that is quite like me. Nobody work as hard, that can rhyme like me. They can sing like me, they can try, you'll see. Getting jiggy on the rhythm like I'm Billie Jean, Billy Elliot. How I move, rest from your head, I ain't break a sweat through. Put the world in the box. I'm a master of all, you a jack of life. So let me put the work in. Baby, let me see what I can do. Let me put the work in. If anyone can, I'ma see it. Let me put the work in. I'm the best friend now, not trying to be rude. Let me put the work in. No one else can do it like I do. No one else can do it like I do. No one else can do it like I do. Yeah, so let me put the work in. Here for the long run, I'm just flirting. I'm in love with the game so much it hurts me.
Oh my god, that's the end of it. Oh, okay, chapter 9 is done. Done. Jake is going to listen through it, and then pick it apart, and then tell me to redo probably everything. So, what's up next for stream? I don't know, honestly. We're hitting October, which I usually have a horror thriller game lined up. I currently don't, so we're gonna see where we get tomorrow night, and then we're going to figure it out for the old adventure check. So, stay tuned. But let me close this file. Let me send this off to my dear old director. Let's see here. La da 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 da. Let's see what he has to say. Where is... there it is. Oh, I need to stand. Give me a second. My lower back. Just gonna stretch here for a second. When I hit affiliate, I'm gonna have channel points, rewards for making me do push-ups and shit. Damn Twitch, what the fuck is wrong with you this week? What happened? Is my stream fucking up? I hope not. What is going on? It blipped your buffering. Is anyone else having issues? It might just be our interwebs then. Anyone else having issues? Don't mind me, I'm just trying to stop my body from hurting. Oh. Okay, so it's a Twitch issue. Alright. That makes me feel better, I guess. Cat. Take cat. Take cat. I don't have a cat in here for once. Oh. Actually, I might need to put some home stuff here in a second. Let me see here. How long is 1819? This is the last... oh no, 1819 in epilogue. What's 18? Yeah, we can probably do it. Hold the phone. Oh, that's why. Derp derp. I just don't know sometimes. Was it? Record chapter 18. So let's go ahead and go into here, and we're just gonna be safe and grab the lower range of all of this and copy it. Is stream figuring itself out? Has Twitch figured itself out, or are we still going crazy? Wait, I'm waiting. What are we waiting? No buffering. That's good, that's an improvement. You can't hear me? Can anyone hear me? Check 1, 2. Testing. Anyone? Yes, no, maybe? This happened yesterday. Testing 1, 2, 3. Can anybody hear me? Have you tried refreshing? This happened on stream last night, where there was a weird blip, and then I actually had to end and restart stream to fix the audio, and I don't know what was happening. So... do I... Thank you. the hell?